Start on your knees with your toes curled under, hands in your lap. Take a long deep breath in and a long exhale. Now from here, inhale, arms go by your sides and all the way up above your head. Reach through the hands and then exhale, interlace your fingers. Press the palms of the hands away from you. Now as your shoulders relax, try to lift your navel and lift both side waists. Inhale here. And when you exhale, circle the arms around and then all the way out in front of you, coming onto your hands and your knees. Feel reversed cat-cow, so inhale here. And then when you exhale, lift your chest and lift your tailbone. Inhale, round your back. And then exhale, let the chest go forward, tailbone up. And again, inhale, round, pull your navel to your spine, drop your head. Exhale, expand the chest, press through the hands. Last one, inhale to round and really lift between the shoulder blades. Exhale, heart opens. Now inhale, neutral spine, and then exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. Adjust your feet if you need to. And let's open the backs of the legs by bending one knee at a time. So really rooting through the hands as you keep the sit bones back and bend one knee. So you're not really moving with the hips, you're really only bending one knee at a time. Letting the head relax here, just feeling that nice opening in the backs of your legs. And then coming to a normal downward dog. Now pull your navel to your spine, lift high into the balls of your feet and ripple forward to plank. Take an inhalation here and exhale all your air. Inhale again, really strong core, lifting into the belly. And exhale, stay. Good. One more inhalation. And exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Point your toes behind you, interlace your fingers, and then lift your chest for a little Shalom-asana. Lengthen the neck. And exhale, slowly release all the way down onto your belly. Hands underneath shoulders, press back into that downward facing dog. Making sure the hands are strong, feet are strong. Then the big toes come together, bring your right leg up behind you. And then when you exhale, bring your knee into your chest, hover for a moment, and step your foot between your hands, let the left knee lower. Now try to really press down into that right foot to lift both arms, long spine, and maybe look up. Really use your energy here. So it's not really opposed to hang out and it's really working with that right leg. Inhale here and exhale, circle the hands down. Step into plank pose here with steady hips. And then when you exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly, just like before. Interlace the fingers behind your back, lift your chest, and then lift your thighs if you like. And when you exhale, slowly lower down onto your belly. Hands underneath shoulders, press back to downward facing dog. Big toes meet, lift your left leg to the sky. Try to keep your hips even here. And then when you exhale, bring your left knee into your chest, hover for a moment. So you're really in a plank pose now, and then step the foot through, bring your right knee down. Arms to the sky on your inhalation, and then feel that strength in the left foot pressing down, and then from there rooting through the foot, through the leg, all the way up, lifting through the fingertips. Inhale and exhale, release. Step into plank pose, inhale, and on your next exhalation, lower all the way down. Interlace the fingers. Again, you can keep the tops of the feet down, lift the chest, or also lift your thighs if you feel ready. And exhale, lower all the way back down. Hands underneath shoulders, downward facing dog. Big toes come together again. Lift your right leg on your inhalation. Hips are even, also here. And then exhale, knee to your chest, hover. Step the foot between your hands. This time keep your left leg strong. So thigh is really strong and reaching up to the sky. Then lift your upper body, arms reach towards the sky. Maybe look up if it feels good. And really lift through that belly, navel to spine. Exhale, now interlace your fingers behind your back. Bend the right knee on top of your ankle and then lift the heart on top of the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands. Step to plank with steady hips and maybe keep that right foot lifted. Then exhale, place the foot down and lower all the way down. Interlace your fingers, lift your chest and your thighs this time, so not just your feet but also your thighs. And exhale, slowly release to the earth. Hands underneath shoulders, downward facing dog. Big toes meet, lift your left leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, hover. Step the foot between your hands, keep the right leg strong. And then lift the arms all the way overhead. Make sure your shoulders are not lifting with you when you reach your arms up. Press that right thigh away from you to get a beautiful stretch. And then interlace the fingers behind your back. Again, hard, aligned with hips, so it's not necessary to hang here. Really lift up. And exhale, release your hands. Stepping back to plank, maybe three-legged plank with the left leg lifted. And then place the foot down always before you lower down. Roll the shoulders back, interlace your fingers, lift thighs, lift chest, lift everything off the ground except your hips. And exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Last little round. Bring the big toes together. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, hover into your plank, and then step the foot through lightly. Bring the left heel down, and then inhale, arms lift all the way up. When you exhale, maybe look up and maybe reach a little bit higher with your hands. Now interlace the fingers just like before, staying in your warrior one. And then when you exhale, wave forward to the inside of your right knee. Try to press your right sit bone to your left heel as you're here, breathing, maybe relaxing the head if that feels okay. And then from that strong pose, lift all the way back up. Reach your arms overhead. And exhale, hands come down. And this time, step your left foot a little bit closer. So you're going to fold forward over the right leg. Feel free to use blocks or place your hands on your leg. And make sure that both hips are even. So your right hip usually needs to go more back. From there, we're going to step back into plank. Bring that right leg up behind you if you like. And then place it down before you lower down. Never lower down with one leg up. This time your choice, staying in Shalanbasana or little bow pose. Catch your ankles, lift up by kicking the feet into the hands, and exhale, lower down. Very good. Pressing back if you like through little child's pose and all the way to downward facing dog. Other side, bring your left leg behind you, inhale. And exhale, knee to chest, hover, step the foot lightly forward. So you're always stepping forward with your strength. Then lift the arms up in your warrior one, so right heel grounds. Exhale, lift a little bit higher, maybe look up. Now interlace your fingers, lengthen your tailbone, and then lift your heart above your hips just like before. When you exhale, waterfall in your spine, lower towards the inside of your left knee. Try to ground through both feet, and you do that by spreading the toes and trying to really press down into the balls of your feet instead of the toes. Start to release back up. Inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, release. Step your right foot more in, and then square your hips. Fold forward, but keep the spine long. And trying to really get your vertebrae to go inward instead of popping out like a dragon. Another deep inhale and exhale. Press the hands down, step that right foot back, left leg into plank, let it hover if you like, and exhale, lower all the way down. Bend your knees, catch your ankles, or go for Shalanbasana like before. Take an inhalation to lift and an exhalation to lower. Release your hands, downward facing dog. Good. Now from your downward dog, we're going down. We had a little peak and now we're moving down our wave. So you can look forward between your hands and step or maybe hop to the center of your mat. Cross your legs. And then we go all the way down onto our back. So make sure you have space behind you. Roll down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And then take the insides of your feet or maybe the insides of your knees for happy baby pose. Maybe rocking from side to side if that feels nice. Just letting go of any tension here. Now for a twist, you can either just bring both knees to the right or you can wrap your right leg around your left. Open your arms and let the knees go to the right. And slowly bring them back to center. And then wrap them the other way and lower your knees to the left. Try to relax the right shoulder here. I know it's hard. Sometimes it wants to go off the ground, but try to relax it. And then coming to center, unravel your legs, hug your knees to your chest, lift your head, lift your shoulders, and then release both legs, both arms to the earth. Just melt down here in your Savasana. Just a few moments of peace, of complete relaxation. And try to notice if there is any tension left in your body, maybe somewhere in your muscles, maybe your breath. Just trying to let go everything, including your thoughts, emotions, just letting everything be as it is. And then slowly placing one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, starting to deepen the breath. And then whenever you feel ready, bring your knees to your chest. You can either roll to one side or for this time, rock yourself up. Cross your legs, hands in front of your heart. Namaste.